you want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head is me and you. Both speed and my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna pace it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies meet, I can feel the tension, move us into the next dimension. Let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we've got this new Mk.2 coach of mine, finished in the Scotrail Saltire livery. So let's crack on and see what it's like. So despite being built around the 60s and 70s, there's quite a few of these Mk.2s still in use today from, I guess, some of the franchise holders at the moment. And yeah, I'm obviously quite interested in the Scotrail stuff, and I've been meaning to try and get my hands on some of these Mk.2s for quite a while. These are pulled by these 68s, which I've got both of here, out of Edinburgh at rush hour periods throughout the week really. So there's one in the morning, one in the evening, and they do the Fife circular run, so out of Edinburgh up into Fife and back, basically finishing in Edinburgh. And these coaches, you can't buy them as standard from anywhere. This coach started its life, I guess, as a Hornby Railroad coach. If I just get the box here, it was one of the railroad versions, which was R4624. So they're a Mk.2 E coach, so one of the later variants. And having looked up on the internet what that looked like, it was one of the standard British Rail blue and white liveried coaches that it started out as. And this coach in particular I have been lucky enough to win on eBay, so they do go for a bit of a premium, unfortunately, which is a bit annoying and sort of the main reason I guess why I haven't got some so soon. But I've been wanting to try and start the collection off, and I saw this one. This is the brake sort of coach variant, I guess, so it does have the extra door in the middle there. There's normally one of them, these units, with the 68. There's normally, I've seen, well, when I'm down there in Edinburgh, I've seen a few different ways of them being pulled basically. Some of the time there's one 68 on the front, and then some of the time there's one at the front, one at the rear. But most often they're always, regardless of which configuration they're in. I've got 6 of these Mk.2s, one of which being this brake coach somewhere towards the middle. So I thought I'd start out with that one, see what they look like in person before, I guess, going on and potentially committing to getting the full range of coaches. But at the moment I'm pretty impressed by what it looks like, from being a complete respray with all the decals and everything being fitted as well. They definitely seem to look the part. I know that there's a few, well, 1 or 2 places I've seen. There was a period, I guess, on eBay where there were a few going up for sale, and unfortunately I wasn't able to afford them at that point. But there's Rainbow Railways do the respraying of these. I bought this one on eBay from, I guess, a second-hand seller, so I personally don't know who did that, did this particular coach, sorry, but nonetheless the finish is pretty good. So if we take a little bit of a closer look then, the whole body is finished in the nice Scotrail blue livery. We've got the black roof up on top, which I quite like. Some of these, what was it? Oh yeah, the first Great Western, the purpley sort of coaches that I've got with that. The roof is very, well, it's the same colour as the body, the plastic, sort of purple, and I'm not quite a fan of that. I prefer it when it's got that contrast sort of black roof colour, which even if they don't start out as, they normally end up as with all the the exhaust fumes and stuff. So I'm pretty pleased with that. We've got the decals of the Scottish cross, which tie in with the cross on the 68, and well, once you get a few of them, you get that cross going across the join of each coach, well, and to the engine as well on the front. We've got the grey door here, which is part of the Saltire livery. We've got them all the way down, other than this staff door here and there. And we've got the blue little dots. Well, they start as larger, work their way down into smaller dots on each end. We've got the Scotrail branding here in the middle, with, as I mentioned earlier, the crew compartments here and here. We've got the number as well, if that focuses, down there. And we've got some undercarriage detail as well, such as the red and yellow on the wheels and the springs there on the hubcaps. We've got the little yellow detailing under where the doors are here, and we've got the orange line splitting the blue and the black as well. So most of the undercarriage I can't imagine would have been resprayed. There's no need to really. It's mainly this body section here which has been changed into the nice Saltire blue. And if I move my chair around to the back here, we've got all the detailing on the end as per usual. So these decals are pretty good actually, I'm pretty pleased with them. On the blue you can't really tell that it's a decal, it looks pretty like paint. When you get up to the top, I do have to admit you can sort of tell. I don't know how well this will show on camera, but you can tell it is a decal, but that's only when you're very close up, to be honest. When you're from afar, it does look the part. So yeah, overall very pleased. It definitely ties in with my engines, and yeah, I've been wanting these for a long time, so I'm pretty pleased that I've finally been able to get at least one just to see what it looks like, and hopefully in the not too distant future I'll be able to get a few more, sort out the gauging issues over in the platform area there, and have the full rate going around the layout. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was just a little quick insight. I thought some people might like to have a look at these. You don't really see too many of them. I think there's quite a few DRS ones going around as well, as I believe these are, I could be wrong, but I think they're owned by DRS, as are the locos. So I guess, yeah, they've got their own stock to go with it, but they've painted them with the Scotrail livery for the sets that they lease to Scotrail. So yeah, I'll attach a short running session if I can sort out the gauging issues on the platform curve there. That's going to be a bit interesting, but yeah, hopefully there'll be a running session at the end here, and I hope you've enjoyed. Any questions, feel free to message me, but yeah, make sure you like and subscribe for plenty more videos to come, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.